All right, looks like we're live. What's up, everyone? Angela Giuliano here. We got Eric Carlson in the house, who I'm really stoked to introduce you to here. But before I do that, just want to say welcome. Make sure that we give everyone a moment who is planning on coming out tonight to actually get on here with us live and log into the chat, right? So go ahead if you haven't already and log into the chat. It should open up here in about 30 seconds for you. We have a 30-second delay, so let me go ahead and open this up for you. Chat is now open. Awesome. So just let us know where you're from, and we'll get started here. I'm really grateful that you all could make it. It's 9 p.m. over here on the East Coast in Florida. I know a lot of people have had a long day of work, and they're tuning in here. And it's the perfect place and the perfect time for you to be right now, actually, because you're going to learn about a skill set that can actually break you free from working those long hours only to be underpaid, right? Eric and myself have both been through it, along with countless people that we're already working with inside of our community. And so he's going to be laying out for you here tonight the exact roadmap that we've laid out and that we've followed to get to the point where, you know, we work time online now. We help others duplicate our results and really create a life by their own design. So this stuff is absolutely life-changing. So make sure that you are paying very close attention all the way to the end of this webinar tonight. And you really have a pen and a paper ready. You're about to take notes because Eric is about to drop a ton of value on you guys. This guy has been in the industry for over 13 years. He has, you know, worked and put in so much effort. He's had major successes, major failures, and he's at the point now where, you know, he's helped me and my boyfriend Tyler get to the point where we're working full-time online, and we've been able to travel and meet up with him in different places around the world: Vegas, BC, Canada, Hawaii, and it's just been so amazing. It's an awesome life that we live now, and so you guys are going to see exactly what we've done here to make that possible for ourselves, right? So I'm really excited to see what you guys do with this information. There's a lot that goes into an online business, and Eric and I both have been through it. Eric much more than I have for a lot longer. And that's why he's been such a great mentor to me and to a ton of other people in our community, because he's helped us bypass so many mistakes. And that's why he's here to share this with you tonight, because we're really about helping people, right? We have a lot of fun, we have the success, right? But what really gets us going, what really gets us out of bed, what really has us here tonight with you live, taking the time out of our days, because we know that when you learn this information and when you apply it, your life is going to change too. So really excited to share this stuff with you. What's up, Landon, Jason, William from Denver, Justin, what's up, brother? James from Miraloma, very cool. I think Eric's over there in California as well. What's up, James, Nicole, Daniel, Owen, what's up, what's up? Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and get right into the content here. So brace yourselves, make sure that you have your pen and your paper ready, and you're ready to, you know, at the end of this webinar, be standing on your chair, shouting in joy and gladness, throwing air punches, because you just realized how you're going to get out of the position you are in right now so that you're not in that same position a year from now, like maybe you have been for the past 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, however long. So we want to help you, and we are ready to roll. So Eric, whenever you're ready, come on out. I think we are ready to get started.
All right, Angela, how's that mic working? Okay.
Awesome. Perfect, brother.
Awesome. Thank you for starting this awesome webinar off. Appreciate you, bud. And it is go time. It is Monday night. I hope you guys had a really, really great weekend. It's very excited you guys all are attending here tonight on this live webinar. I can see everybody hopping on right now. Congratulations, guys, for taking the time out of your busy day, right? I think there's even some football games on right now, which you could be watching. But no, you're taking the time out to better your life. And I honestly, myself and leadership in this community and the whole community would celebrate that type of behavior, because if you're not where you want to be in life and you got time to watch a football game, then there's something wrong there, right? So congratulations, everybody. So tonight I am going to break down step by step exactly what it takes to build an online business, what I've gone through to get to my six-figure income. And I'm going to tell you how I went from being a broke personal trainer, struggling to survive, to now making six figures online, full-time, getting up, doing whatever I want every single day of my day, taking the kids to school, traveling around the world. It's awesome. And I'm excited to share this with you. And the reason is because I love changing people's lives. And what Angela and I and the rest of this community are doing with the system I'm going to introduce you to guys tonight too, we're really changing lives. And as you all are watching this presentation and you join our community and we get to meet you face to face, that's what really lights me up. When I get emails, I woke up this morning to say, you're such an inspiration. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for us. You know, like that's what gets us up and going every day, guys. And we actually have something here to help the brand new average person start generating an income online, guys, to start changing not only their financial future, but their entire outlook of reality and what's possible and who they are as an individual. Guys, this is a very powerful system and a very, very powerful community. So I highly recommend you paying very close attention all the way through to the end of this webinar so you don't miss a thing. So let's get right into it. I'm going to share my screen as well as some slides so I can show you some images. I'm going to break it down step by step and show you what is going on tonight, guys. So let me share my screen really quick here. And let's see, okay, I'm glad you guys all showed up tonight because this is going to be awesome. All right, guys, again, welcome to the live webinar. This is the Global Affiliate Zone live webinar, live demonstration, guys. I am going to blow your mind today with what we've been able to do to help the average person start creating an income easier than anything else I've ever seen online. And I just want to start right here, guys, let you know that you know, a lot of you see me living the lifestyle that I have now, or I have a full-time six-figure income online. I'm traveling all around the world doing amazing things. But guys, it wasn't always like this. You know, I had a dream to get to where I'm at today. And it took me, well, I'll tell you here in just a minute really how long it took and how I got here. But guys, it took me a very long time to get to this position. So I want to just start you off with this really is, if you have a dream, if you have a vision, if you're here to really, because you know your life is meant to be bigger, you're meant to be doing more, then please do yourself a favor. Find a mentor, find a community, find like a vehicle to start funding and moving you in that direction. And I promise you, no matter where you're at today, if you just start taking a little bit of incremental changes every single day, one day you're going to wake up and just pinch yourself. You can look yourself in the mirror and be so proud because you changed your life and it all decided on one decision, guys. So I hope we can help you make that decision here tonight. So here's what we're going to cover. First of all, why building an online business is smarter. Okay, we'll look at like why an online business versus an offline business, as well as why you really want to be starting a business right now. Talk about that, okay? Also, I'm going to break down the components of a successful online business. I'm going to show you how the people are actually making money online. And then I'm going to talk about how to build a powerful online business. Guys, we're talking about building a business that lasts you years and years down the road, that grows and continues to grow, so it's paying you 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, guys. And I'll show you how my mentor taught me how to do that. As well, guys, we're going to talk about why learning the skills of direct sales, affiliate marketing equals the freedom lifestyle. My friend, when you see what we're able to do and how we're generating income, and we're able to put systems on autopilot, you're going to be loving this. When you can just wake up in the morning, see sales and commissions coming in, be off with your family, you're just going to love this, all right? As well, guys, I want to be upfront and honest with you, okay? And I say that because I want to come from integrity. And I started doing this because I attend a lot of live webinars. I want to see who's doing what in the industry, who's adding the best value. And here's what I don't like that I see on most webinars. I go to these webinars, I watch it, and I think, oh, this is some good information. This is pretty valuable. Oh, this might be useful. That might be useful. And bam, right at the end, I'm getting hit with a $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 high ticket offer. And it bums me out because I know what most people are going through in the industry, right? But if you're looking tonight to partner with six-figure marketers on proven profitable campaigns, then I'm going to share a very, very special offer with you. It's not going to be $1,000. Won't be $2,000. I ain't going to blow your socks off, guys. And I want to let you know that because I'm going to actually show you what it really takes to build a business online, how much it's going to cost you to build a business online, what you're going to have to go through to actually build a business online. And then when you see all that, and then you see the special offer, yeah, it's going to be an absolute no-brainer for you. All right, so sit back and enjoy this presentation. All right, guys, so how did I go from being a broke personal trainer to earning 6 figures online? First of all, guys, I'm a normal, average Joe, just like every one of you on here, right? I went to school. I was told to go to college. I was told get a job, you know, and do that, right? I'm just like you guys. I'm just like every one of you. I've struggled. I failed many times in life, okay? And I'm just going to let you know, I've worked over 48 different jobs in my life, okay? I've worked every kind of job you could possibly think of. Okay. As well, I've been an entrepreneur. I've owned several different companies and businesses in my life because I realized the people who were successful with the houses, the monies, the cars, the travel, the people who were uplifting and actually helping their society and their community, well, they seem to be business entrepreneurs. So I started a few of those. One of those guys cost me $30,000 just to start it. And then a little over $5,400 a month in overhead. So, and guess what happened? 3 years later, I crashed and burned that one of businesses, right? And after that time, I started a personal training company, guys. I've been doing that for, almost like 15 years, right? And I like that because I like to help people. I'm a big fan of transformation. I love watching people change and grow, right? Problem with personal training businesses for me was I want to be a 7-figure person who can travel around the world, get up when I wanted to, take my kids to school, go serve, work out, and live the life that I wanted, right? As a personal trainer, you're getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and you're there 10, 11, 12 hours a day. So it's not a scalable type of business, right? Because there's only one of me. And then, guys, actually I got hit in the teeth in 2008 with the depression. I lost everything. My business turned off over freaking night, guys. I really started everything from then started going downhill. I just want to let you know, maybe or maybe not, you've tried before to make money online. Maybe you've bought a couple bells, a couple widgets, a couple programs. I just want to let you know, guys, that I've been in the industry since 2004, okay? I got into the industry because I've been a fitness celebrity. I've been featured on magazine covers and TV shows. Ellen DeGeneres actually had me on there. You can see me there walking across fire on her studio for her. And guys, I thought I could take that celebrity status and actually turn that into an online income, guys. But it's so difficult to actually figure out how these systems work. Over a few years, I invested over $20,000 and I really tried it all. I mean, seriously, I don't know how many of you have actually tried to make money online, but I did everything. I wrote 5 ebooks. Right? I did membership sites. I created workout DVDs to sell, guys. I did affiliate marketing in all kinds of different ways. And I even tried doing blogging, guys. So again, I just want to let you know, I'm an average brand, a person just like you who is seeking to change their life. And guys, I mean, the lowest part of my life, guys, and back in 2010, I had no money for rent because my personal training company failed in 2008 and ran out of money. And I ended up having to move all my stuff into storage and lived on my Toyota 4Runner, guys, for 8 freaking months. So I don't know if you've ever had to live out of your car for 8 months, but it's a pretty low time. And that was one of my lowest times in life. So I just want to let you know, guys, I'm coming from a place of integrity and honesty. I want to be upfront with you guys. I've tried and failed many times to do this make money online thing, right? And that's really what it was, make money online. But when I met my mentor, my mind shift happened. And I started learning how to build a business online. So what we're able to do tonight, I'm going to show you exactly how we changed the game to help you do that as well. So here's how it really happened, guys. It was just kind of a wild thing that happened. I'm so grateful to this day that it happened. And here's what happened. So I was still in my car and I was like, you know what am I going to do? What am I going to do in the future? Am I going to try to build another personal training company? Am I going to go on my own fallback? Or am I going to take what I know is the knowledge of where the internet's going and affiliate sales and online shopping is going? So I decided to go with my gut feeling. I started another internet venture, guys. Even though I've already failed for 10.5 years, right? So I begged and borrowed. I got $5,000. It was called All In, right? It's one of those companies where you bought the products, you could sell the products and make a commission. I told everybody, guys, I'll be rich. You just watch by next year. Watch how rich I am. Well, guess what? A year goes by, and now I'm another further $8,000 in debt, guys. It absolutely sucked. All my friends and family are like, Carlson, when are you going to give up this dream of making money online to build a business? I'm like, never, because I know I can do it. I just was waiting for my time. So, guys, if you ever tried, maybe you tried, maybe not as long as I have. I tried as hard and long as possible. And here's really, and I'm so grateful for this moment, this opportunity to see what happened, changed everything. I was scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed, and this video popped up of this 20-year-old or this 19-year-old kid who was traveling all around the world. He was living it up with his friends and family, and he was making $20,000 a month promoting the exact same company and product that I was working with. And I was like, wait a second, what the heck? I've been doing this for 10.5 plus years now, actually 11.5 years now, and I'm failing miserably. How does this young kid come in and do this so fast, guys? And here's what happened. This is what changed everything for me. I said, you know what? Somebody must have taught him something different that I'm not learning, right? And so here's what I did. I hunted down his mentor. And guys, I found a webinar that his mentor was hosting, and I got on that webinar and everything changed. You see, I got on that live webinar and I didn't realize it at the time, but I had found my mentor, you know, and what he was teaching me on that webinar was not about just making money online, but really how to build a long-term business that could pay me month into month and year after year. And guys, from that one conversation, everything changed. I mean, everything changed. And what happened next, I mean, like I said, it changed everything. I went to an event. I ended up becoming great friends and meeting a good buddy of mine now, Matthew Jang. And guys, from that point forward, myself, Jang, and Julian, we just spent year after year traveling around the country, being able to go to multiple mansions all around the country, going to events and workshops and being surrounded by the most uplifting, motivating, inspiring people. Being able to go to Costa Rica. I was able to go to Hawaii 3 times this last year, guys, 3 times. That's pretty awesome. As you can see in that bottom picture, imagine being able to do this for your family. Hey, good morning, babe. Hey, good morning. Hey, you want to go to Hawaii today? What? We're not going to Hawaii. Yeah, we are. We're going to 10 a.m. flights. Imagine doing that. I did that April 1st this year. Pretty fun to do. So, guys, I'm telling you this because it's been great to watch the transformation, right? I'm not a broke personal trainer living out of my truck anymore. I'm being asked to speak on stages and do host live webinars and presentations and trainings like this, guys. And it's all because of a mind shift. And now I'm surrounded by like-minded people who are uplifting, supporting, and creating full and part-time incomes online, guys. And now because of that, we've created this massive, amazing community of over 6,900 people now, guys, in the Global Affiliate Zone community, guys. And as you can see here, as about 100 of them flew out to Las Vegas to live with us in one of our mansions for a week. We took them all to Daylight Beach Club, guys. And these are all dreamers and believers and people who are out there hustling and working for their dreams. And this is what we've been able to create, the Global Affiliate Zone community. Uplifting, motivating, inspiring you, being there by your side, guys. And not only do we have that amazing community, but then we have a system that I'm going to show you here tonight. It's going to blow your mind. So real quick, just for those who say, send me those emails. And by the way, you guys, I do get those emails that say, hey, Carlson, I believe it. I love the community. I love what your story is. Could you just show me a dollar amount? Because I'm the type of person, if I see a dollar amount that you've made, I'm going to do it. So for those of you who what I would agree, you never want to hire a personal trainer, a 400-pound personal trainer, right, to teach you to lose weight. Same thing. Don't find a mentor. Don't find a guru. Don't find a partner online who's not getting the results you want. Find somebody who's getting the results. So if you're looking to get results, here are the results that I've gotten in the last year. So out of the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people promoting a certain product, you can see back here, I got number 10 in the world. You can see I got number 2 in the world. You can see, again, I got number 3 in the world. And this year, since February, starting with this one project here, my largest month to date was in 28 days, I was able to walk into the bank and deposit $55,735 days. I mean, dollars, days. Absolutely awesome, guys. You can see that top check there, or all the top checks. On the 25th there, I was able to deposit $27,730. The bank teller's like, okay, what? You just gave me like 37 checks, right? So that's cool, guys. I made it. I found a mentor, found a community, changed my life. But here's really what gets me out of bed, right? You know I'm a person already who wants to help people change. And this is what's so exciting. Because of what the leadership has done, we wanted to help the brand new average person, not somebody like myself who's been in the industry forever, somebody who doesn't know how to do what I know how to do, and help them. And look at all those stars, guys. Those people are using the same system, the same training, the same program to get results, guys. And look at that, dominating leaderboards out of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of affiliates. So are you ready, guys? Let's get into this, because I'm going to show you how earning money online and on autopilot equals the freedom lifestyle. Now, guys, why am I showing you this, right? Why am I showing you this? Well, first of all, it's definitely not the brag or boast, okay? It's not the type of person that I am, okay? Remember, I was living in my car. I'm a humble person, right? And not to say, hey, look at all the money I made, because again, definitely not the kind of person I am at all. What it is, my friend, though, is to show you proof of what's possible for you. What's possible for you when you take action, right? When you take inspired action and you have access to the system that I use. And speaking of that community I was talking about, when you have a team of like-minded people supporting you, uplifting you, helping you reach your goals, that's when you become unfreaking stoppable, guys. And I owe a lot of my success to the leadership and then having this amazing community in the Global Affiliate Zone. So, guys, because we talked about some numbers, right before we go into explaining how this all works, quick income disclaimer, because I showed those numbers, right? Just because I'm making thousands per month here doesn't mean that you will, okay? Some people make no money at all, and some people make good money, right? And some people make a lot of money. But my friend, your results are entirely up to you, right? It has to do with your mindset, your attitude, your commitment, and really your determination and ability to be coachable and trainable. My friend, if you can follow instructions, you can achieve the results that you're going to see here tonight. And we'll talk more about how you can do that here in just a moment. So first, why is building an online business smarter? Let's look at that. Now, it's easy to break this down very quickly for you if we just look at one metric, and that is, how big is your market, right? Like how many people can you actually reach out to and sell your product or your service to? Well, let's look at this. With an online business, you have an international audience of 3.3 billion people, okay? Pay attention, because that's going to be 5 billion people by 2020 and 8 billion people by 2025. That's really important, especially when I explain to you this major trend that you're gonna learn about here in a minute that the system was built to take advantage of, okay? Hey, offline business, okay, locals only, right? Only people who can get close by to your store, okay? Online business, here's an amazing thing about it. It can be open 24 hours a day. How cool is that, right? Open 24 hours a day, you can be making money. Guys, honestly, I tell you what, one of the best fun things to do with this business is to wake up, click on your email, go, holy cow, look at it, income notification, income notification. Great way to start the day. And By the way, my friend, here's what's cool about the internet. You can actually automate 90% of your business or more. And I'll show you step by step how that happens here. Now, guys, this is what's cool. Think about this. Because you might think, how do you automate 90% of a business? How does that even work? I just want you to think about this. If you're going to acquire customers, you have to use some marketing, right? Well, what if you could attract people who are interested in your offer on autopilot? What if you could have them look at your product and service on autopilot? What if you could have them actually go through the checkout process to buy your product on autopilot? What if you could do all that, right? And I'm going to show you how that works here in just a minute. So cool. Now, on the flip side, offline business, you're sitting in a store for 8 to 10 plus hours a day. And if you're not, some store employee that you're going to have to pay is going to be there. Now, low startup costs for online business, as well as a much lower risk, my friend, much lower risk. With an offline business, you're talking way high startup costs, right? And much, much higher risk, right? Because think about this, you're gonna have to lease a piece of property, you're gonna have to sign a lease for 2, 3, 5, maybe years, right? Then you have to decorate the store, put signage on the store, then you have to fill the store with furniture and everything. You gotta build the store out, right? Much, much higher risk. And then if you're gonna build online business, you're gonna wanna build what's called a high funnel, a converting funnel, right? And I'm gonna show you in a minute what that looks like, okay? But those costs are only down between $2,100 and $3,500 to start something like that, right? Opposed to, again, leasing a piece of property, signage, decoration, all that stuff. And if you're gonna buy a successful franchise, well, then you're gonna have to cough over $116 to $1.9 million, right? So it's actually a no-brainer right off the bat. Just looking at that, starting an online business makes much, much more sense. Or like my buddy Terry sent me this a few weeks ago, compared to this, you could go start your own little hot dog stand for $19,999. Okay, guys? And I throw that up there. It's kind of funny, right? But I want you to understand how valuable what I'm about to show you tonight really is, and why you want to be considered and start working on being an entrepreneur and a business owner, right? And speaking of that, just before I show you the components of a successful online business, I thought this is really important to share with you. Why it's so important for you to start your own business, right? You want to know why? Because you are losing out on tens of thousands of dollars each year by not owning a small business, guys. Even if your business, especially the first couple of years, aren't very profitable, you can still be managing a business. And why are you losing out on money? How much can you save per year if you're running a small business, guys? Think about this. I mean, this is something in our higher level master trainings, guys, with some of the top internet people, we're taught high level business skills, right? Well, this is something I got from Mark Kohler as he explained to us why it was so important for us to start our own business. Well, look at this, guys. This is a list of over 75 different write-offs that you can write off when you have a business, guys. You can write off part of your house, right? Part of your rent, right, guys? You can write off part of your parking, part of your accounting. And think about this, advertising. Think about this. When you spend money to advertise and promote a product or service and use online advertising, guys, like buying an ad, you can write 100% of that ad off. Think about that and remember that as we talk about this here in a little bit, guys. So there's so many things that you can write off, and it's so important for you to actually start thinking about doing that, my friend, okay? It's so important, all right? So now, guys, let's talk about the components of a successful online business. Now, here they are. Now, like I mentioned a minute ago, your online business, you're gonna wanna have what's called a high converting sales funnel process, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what that process looks like, kind of on the 20,000 foot view, right? And then I'm gonna go down deeper. I'm gonna break it down so you can actually see the components of what goes on behind the scenes here. So the first thing you need in order to make money online is you need a product or a service, all right? Or maybe a business opportunity to promote, okay? And then you need what's called a secure shopping cart in order to exchange financial information for your product or service, okay? Simple enough, right? Next thing you need is actually the high converting sales funnel, right? The shopping cart's the last bit of the funnel, right? They've gone through the whole funnel and now they're like, yeah, I wanna buy your product, and they click the buy now button. But here's what's cool, pay very close attention. Because the job of a high converting sales funnel is to do the selling and the telling about your product or your service for you, right? Now this can be done through maybe an ad video, right? On Facebook or in Google videos or on YouTube, right? In the video could talk about a little bit about a product or a service or a business opportunity, right? And then maybe they might get some emails from you. Maybe they see a sales page. Maybe they see maybe a live webinar like this where all the information is being broke down. So when that person sees it, they can go, yeah, I like this product, or yeah, I like this service, right? So that's what the sales funnel is doing. And this is a big part of how you can automate your business, okay? So the next thing you must have is what we call is traffic online, okay? Simple enough, right? It's eyeballs, right? People seeing your product or your service. Now what you wanna do is you wanna understand how to drive traffic from the internet into a high converting sales funnel so the sales funnel can do the selling and selling for you. Now guys, using advanced training that we have, okay, simple enough, you take those eyeballs, those people who are interested in your product or service, right? So if you knew how to find the right product or right offer, like say somebody's looking for pink fuzzy boots, right? And you knew how to put an ad right in front of their face that says, hey, you looking for pink fuzzy boots today? Click on this ad. Boom, they click onto it, they go into the sales funnel, and they buy your product or service, right? That's how that works. So now what happens is this traffic's moving through your high converting sales funnel. They're seeing your videos, they're seeing your emails, they're seeing your testimonials. Now they're starting to like, love, and trust your product. So what do? Of course, they click the buy now button because it makes sense, and boom, that's how you're making money from the internet, right? Now, I get messages like this literally every week now, okay? People look at my lifestyle, they see me travel, they see what I'm doing with the kids, like, whoa, what are you doing, bro? And I say, how do you do it? I said, well, this is how you do it, because people want to know, guys. This is how you can build a powerful online business. People want to know what it took for myself and like Jang and Julian over the past few years to get to where we're at today. This is what we went through, okay? Now, you might want to remember this forever, okay? You're going to learn how to do this or really anything in life by finding by two ways: mistakes or by finding mentors who can teach you, right? So the mistakes route means you're gonna try over and over. You're gonna buy this product and this bell and this widget and this thing that says, hey, you're gonna make money by the weekend, and this thing, you'll make money forever. And you're gonna try all those things and fail, right? Or I recommend find a mentor who's making the income that you wanna make, right? Find a mentor who's living the lifestyle that you want to live, right? Find that mentor and start modeling their behavior. Don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can start reinventing the wheel when you're rich or when you're healthy or when you're on top of a leaderboard, right? It's so easy. It's so funny that so many people don't even understand that. Just find a mentor, do exactly what they do, read the books, eat like they eat, go to the seminars that they go to, promote the products they promote, right? So finding a mentor is your best way to grow in this business much, much faster, right? Because the mentor's already gone through all of those experiences. And that's what I've done, Jang's done, Julian's done. We travel all across this country, guys, seeking out the best mentorship, spending tens of thousands of dollars and tens of thousands of hours traveling, sitting in hotel rooms and meetings and masterminds, trying to get this information, right? Now, once you acquire this information, once you get next to a mentor that says, you know what, I'll teach you. Yeah, I'll go ahead and teach you how to do this. Then you need to take that information and apply it, right? Now, so the back end of a high converting sales funnel, here are some of those tools that make it actually work. So the thing you're gonna need there first is something called an autoresponder, right? Now, companies like Aweber and there's GetResponse and a whole bunch is out there. But first of all, an autoresponder, what that job is this for so we can send you emails like you guys got today, remind you about the live webinar. Okay, you're gonna need something like that. It's gonna cost you anywhere between $350 and over $1,800 a year. I can tell you that's for true because I just got a bill. My monthly bill is like $900. Okay, just to have an autoresponder, just to have an email list online, guys. Okay, it gets pretty costly. Okay, the next tool you need is something called a capture page, right? Several companies do it out there. We like Lead Pages is one of them. Okay, another cost right there of over almost $600 a year. Then you're going to need to acquire a skill set of actually hosting live webinars like I'm doing right now. Then once you're able to actually do that in a very proficient way, you're going to need software like Webinar Jam or Chat Roll or something like that to actually host live webinars. Okay. Now, my friend, you could have the best product, you could have the best service, you could have the best business opportunity out there. But guess what? If nobody sees it, it doesn't exist, right? So you're going to need to understand how to get that product or service in front of the people who are looking for it. Right? Now, here's good news for you. Facebook is amazing. It is the most dynamic place to be marketing for the next 4 to 5 years. Why? Because you can laser target your marketing and ads. Remember I brought up pink fuzzy boots? Well, guess what? If you want to run an ad to sell pink fuzzy boots, you can use Facebook to find the people only who love pink fuzzy boots on Facebook. And then you can take an ad using Facebook ads and then put that ad right into their newsfeed. So when they wake up tomorrow, they see an ad that says, hey, you looking for pink fuzzy boots? Click the button to get them. Okay, pretty cool. I'll show you how that works in a minute. But guys, that costs me to understand how to do that. It cost myself and the rest of leadership here over $1,000 courses to get to understand how to do that. Okay. Once you've completed that and you know how to run ads, then you're gonna need to track all of that data. Where the links coming from? You know, where's your best ROI, et cetera, right? So guys, after you've acquired the mentor, after you've sat in those hotel rooms or those masterminds, and you've gotten all the information you need, then you're gonna go build a high converting sales funnel using most of those tools right there. Then you're gonna host a live webinar, right? That's what you're gonna do. Now, let's stop there for just a second because I bet some of you are sitting there going, wait, wow, that is a lot. And it is, honestly, my friend, it is a lot of work. And, you know, honestly, I've been through it. So nobody told me that was what it was going to be like beforehand. But going through it, this is all the skill sets that we had to acquire. Now, here's what's cool for you. I'm going to show you to cut your learning curve by 90% tonight. That's right, by 90% tonight, if not more. Honestly, when I look at, when you see what we have for you tonight, guys, it's literally probably 95% done for you. Okay, we've reached our goal, which is to help a brand new average person start a business online. Now, Norman, my friend, just to remind you, you need to know all of this, not just one part, not just a sliver. You need to know all of this. And here's really, guys, if you pay attention to my words right now, this is so you understand this. When you go online, you see all these ads that pop up and say, hey, make $10,000 this month, or hey, buy this widget and get 10,000 customers by the weekend. Guys, what they're leaving out is they're giving you one piece of the puzzle. You need to know all the other pieces of the puzzle to actually make money online. You can't just take one piece of the puzzle, think the puzzle's done, right? That's the biggest mistake in the industry. I failed many years because I bought all that crap and I didn't know how to build a real business, guys. If you really want to make money online, you need to know how to do all of this stuff. First of all, find the most profitable offers, right? Find the offers out there that are, first of all, not scams, not BS. You never want to promote crap or things that are going to hurt people, right? Only legit products and services, right? Then you're going to understand that you got to build high converting sales funnel that contain autoresponders, capture pages, email marketing, sales copy, and ad split testing, right? Create ad videos, right? You got to create ads that are compelling that people actually watch and want to get your information. Then host live presentations, Google paid ads. Then once you've got a client, then you got to do consultative sales and then control social media and then actually track all of your data. So guys, this is why everybody fails. This is why when you see those things that say, click on this button and buy this little thing for your WordPress blog, you make 10 grand by next weekend is BS. Because guys, you have to put all of it together. This is what my mentor taught me. This is what he woke up within me that night when I watched his live webinar. I'm like, oh my God, I thought I could buy this one video thing that says if I put my link in here, my video goes to ranking #1, I'll be rich by the weekend. Guys, it's not true. You need to understand how to build a business, not buy a widget, right? Now, here is how the global affiliate zone has automated this business, right? Now, you know already, just by seeing what I told you, that's what it takes to actually build a business online. Well, here's how the global affiliate zone has removed all those barriers to success. Now, see, instead of you having to go out there and split test and find the best products and the best services out there in the industry to try to promote, well, guess what? We're already doing it. So like I said, find a mentor to promote the products and services that they're promoting, right? Well, that's since we're connected to such high-level marketers in the industry, we found the best product and services. And guess what? We don't ever promote crap. We don't do pyramid schemes. We don't do scams. You'll never find my name on any of that. What we do is we find great products that offer value to the market space, okay, that pay us high commission, right? Okay, if you're going to work hard, you might as well work smart, right? Right? So also, guys, we have figured out how to build in a passive residual income. That's what we look to do. So I can do work this month that's leveraged. By next month, I'm making more income. Imagine this. So let's say I bring in 10 people into my organization this month, right? And I'm making, we'll say 30% commissions off of that. Well, I brought in 10 people. Now my new monthly income is increased by $300 a month. Well, guess what happens next month if I bring another 10 people into my business? Well, guess what? That month 1 now goes into month 2 with all the new people. Now I have a $600 a month passive residual income. Makes sense, right? We built that into our system. As well, guys, we look for products and services where we can gain leverage sales. What does that mean? Just like any normal company who has a sales floor team, right? If you train salespeople and they go out and they do sales and production, well, guess what? You can earn commissions from their sales. It's leverage sales, right? Trained team leaders, they go out and make sales, you make commissions. So that's what we're able to do. Then what we've been able to do so brilliantly, guys, and in such an automated way, is we're able to teach our community members how to drive online traffic, right? Imagine being able to talk click by click, step by step, over the shoulder training, how to set up an ad, how to drive traffic to that ad, how to track all of your data from that ad, and then learn how to scale your business, right? Now, what are all of our customers and clients doing? What are they doing? They're driving that traffic to a high converting sales funnel that's completely done for them, right? So there's one step in this business, and that is drive online traffic. Then we have a high converting sales funnel to do the selling and the telling about the product or the services that we promote. Like, remember, I explained how that worked in a minute ago. Now, guess what happens here? So now when those people are driving the online traffic that's all linked to them, private links, okay? So when Bob drives online traffic And then people go into the high converting sales funnel and they click on the button, they click the buy now button. Guess what? Bob gets paid. And what did Bob have to do? Well, Bob only had to do one thing. He had to drive traffic to the sales funnel. And guess what? The whole funnel system did the work for him. And all he had to do was drive traffic to the funnel. That's pretty freaking amazing, right? Now, a lot of people are like, well, could you go just a little deeper? Could you show me actually what that means or what's my work actually look like? Well, yeah. I'm going to show you exactly how easy this is, my friend. Imagine step-by-step click training, okay? Now, what I'm showing you here, guys, I'm going to show you a piece of a high converting sales funnel that's over $2 million in sales in the last year. Pretty neat, right? Look at this. So here's the work. How easy is this? Facebook fan page. Step-by-step, click-by-click training, how to set up and build a successful fan page on Facebook, okay? Step 1. Step 2, copy, download our video ads, okay? And the video ad might have me in it. Say, hey, this is Carlson. A few years ago, I was a broke personal trainer, struggling to survive. Now I make 6 figures online and travel the world with my family, and I teach others how to do it. You wanna learn more? Click the link above to get more information. Then, okay, see what's happening? Now you're gonna copy, download that video, and put it on your fan page, okay? Now, using the Facebook ads training that we provide, then you're going to drive traffic to that ad. Now, what happens is people who are interested in home-based businesses or different health and wellness products or services are going to wake up tomorrow. They're going to see that ad in their newsfeed and say, hey, look at this surfer dude from California who's making 6 figures online traveling the world. I want to do that. Click on a link. That's because they're told to in a video. Then they go over to what? That capture page. Remember we talked about that capture page? So now what's happening? They're in the funnel. Right? The video was the top of the funnel. The funnel's open. Now they're being pulled into the funnel. Now on the next capture page, you're told, all right, if you're serious, you want more information, enter your email address to get more information. If they're serious, they click on that green button, enter their email address, and now what happens? Well, now they're moving deeper into that sales funnel, aren't they? They've gotten some emails from us, right? They've seen some testimonial videos. They've seen some sales videos, right? They've read some sales company. We provided, again, actual testimonials and videos of people doing it, whatever it is, right? Maybe they've seen a live webinar. Now what's happening? They've gone through the top of the successful sales funnel. They're moving towards the bottom. And I know you know what's next, right? Now they like, love, and trust their product, just like you're starting to understand, right? And now what do? They click the buy now button, the join now button, and boom, that's how you're making money from the internet. That's what the work is. That's how this is getting done. You want to know what? Honestly, my friend, the proof is completely in the pudding, isn't it? Would you agree the proof is in the pudding? Why do I say that? Well, guess what? You're here on this webinar, and that's proof that this whole system I just talked about worked, doesn't it, right? Because guess what? You saw our ad in your Facebook newsfeed, didn't you? You either saw an ad that had Jang in it, or Julian in it, or me in it, right? Or maybe somebody else, right? You saw that ad. You were compelled to click the button where it instructed you above. It said, hey, click the link above, right? Then you entered in your email address, didn't you, right? And now you're watching the offer. That's pretty cool, right? Now, honestly, my friend, the only question is if we show you exactly how to do all this, are you actually going to do it? Because I know this from working with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people now. The system works, and it works damn well. And I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek here in just a minute of what it actually looks like in the back office, guys. But honestly, you are the only variable for which this works, right? Remember I talked about earlier, your attitude, your mindset, your commitment, right? Because you're the only variable. Now, before we just move on here really quickly, guys, this is something cool, and I want you to understand how well thought out the system is that we've put together for you guys is designed to do. Now, we're big, like I told you, we're big on the trends and economies, where money's going. We're always trying to be years ahead of everything. Now, this is what's cool, guys, because the Global Affiliate Zone system you're going to see here in a couple minutes was designed to take full advantage of what's going on right now. Now, did you know this? When you check out and purchase something online, 90% of the time, an affiliate is making commission from your purchase. Did you know that was going on every single day, every hour, like billions of dollars? Like, just to give you an idea, guys, I read an article a day ago. It's estimated the affiliate bid industry is going to grow into over a $6.8 billion industry in the next few years. Okay? It's a massive industry. What is affiliate marketing? Guys, you could go to bestbuy.com, walmart.com, target.com, 10,000 other stores.com, scroll to the bottom of their website. At the bottom, you're going to see a link that says become a partner or join as an affiliate. Now, guess what? At walmart.com, you can click on that link and go over to the next page. They'll say, hey, do you want to become an affiliate for Walmart? You can type in your name, email, a couple other information. Bam, now you're an affiliate. Now here's what happens. They give you a private link with a code in it. Now you go out there, you know how to drive traffic. You drive traffic to that link. When people go to Walmart.com, they buy product and services. Guess what? You're getting paid. That's pretty cool, right? So this is the major trend that we're taking advantage, right? I mean, look at the online retail sales back in 2012, $231 billion, right? Look what's they're estimated for this next year in 2017. Over $370 billion in online shopping, guys, a $100 billion jump. And guess what? In the next 3 years, by 2020, that is estimated to be over $500 billion in online shopping and spending. Guys, guess what? Major trend, right? Major trend. And that major trend is online shopping, because guess what? More and more people are coming online, right? 5 billion. That's going to be 8 billion people online, okay? And guess what happened? More and more people, you know it, you're doing it too, aren't you? More and more people are buying their products and services from the internet, right? So this is the best time in history to actually be positioning yourself as an affiliate, right? Now, imagine if you knew how to get the right offers, right? In front of the right people, right? Those right offers, it might be those pink fuzzy boots that day. That might be the right offer that day. And then guess what? You know how to find the right people. And instead of a silent affiliate or net commission, it was you who got paid, because you know how to find offers, you know how to find those people, and you put that offer right in front of their eyeballs, and they click the buy now button, and that's how you're getting paid, my friend. Pretty freaking cool, right? Now, what if we automated 9% of that process for you? Yeah. What if we automated 90% of the entire process for you? So you've already seen what a high converting sales funnel looks like. You've already seen some of the components of a highly successful sales funnel, right? What if we automated the entire 90% business job done for you, my friend? What if we handed you a high converting offer proven to get results? Guys, there's literally tens of thousands and probably hundreds of thousands of offers out there in the industry. Hundreds of thousands of offers, right? You would have to go through, find the best offers, actually convert and promote, or just promote what your highly paid mentors are doing, right? Then how about we build your capture pages for you? Done. You don't have to incur the cost. You don't have to incur a learning curve. Done. How about we build the autoresponder for you? Again, learning curve, cost. Done. How about we email leads on your behalf? Again, huge learning curve. Done. Awesome, right? What if we also handle sales presentations and do the webinars on your behalf? My friend, I want you to think about this. I do these live webinars twice a week for our community. There's over 6,900 people in here, okay, in our community. One of those 6,900 people sent you to this live webinar using our training, right, that showed up in your Facebook newsfeed, right? And guess what? They might be at the bar right now watching the football game while I'm sitting here doing this presentation for them, right? Now, guess what? You might join us here in a couple of minutes to become part of our community. Guess what? That person at the bar watching the football game is going to get paid because I committed to be here for you. That's amazing, right? As well, we'll even close sales for you. Close the sales for you. So again, you could be off doing whatever it is, maybe watch a football game, or maybe you're at Disneyland with your family, and you've got somebody like myself on the other end running this business for you and closing sales for you. And when the brand new person is joining and you get that notification on your phone saying, congratulations, your monthly income just increased, we'll handle the coaching calls for you. So we'll train your brand new person to get up and running quickly. And all you have to do, my friend, is follow click by click training on setting up your ads. And then, my friend, let me tell you this, once your ads are set up, it's going to take you maybe 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes a day, or even every other day once your ads are up and running proficiently. That's it, my friend. Are you kidding me? Wow. Right? Now, I'm going to actually show you the system here. We're going to walk through it. I'm going to show you that real special offer. And just before I do this, guys, I want to pause because of two things. I want you to really start understanding the value of what I'm about to show you, okay? Because I've showed you how much it costs, the time, the energy it actually takes to actually build an online business, seeking a mentor to actually teach you how to do this. Wow, that's a lot, right? Okay, and it's very, very important you understand this information for a second reason, guys, because the world's changing in a very big way. And maybe you're not paying attention like I like to, right? Maybe you're not reading the headlines that are talking about automation or about job loss, right? Maybe you're just content with the job you have. But I want you to, if I can, wake you up to the reality of happening right now. I mean, look at some of these headlines. This is where you have to be thinking about what you're going to be doing in the next 3, 5, and 10 years. Not only you, but your family, maybe even your children, guys, because the environment that we live in now is not prepared you or your family or your kids for what's coming. I mean, look at the headlines. Working and poor, finished at 40, where are all the jobs, you know? Will you ever be able to retire, right? Guys, it's not the same landscape. You can't just go to college and get a job anymore and hope you're going to get a pension. That stuff does not exist anymore, right? You're going to be working a very long time, okay? I mean, working in poor, guys, 50% of Canadians and 62% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck, okay? Now, that's frightening when you look at the bottom headline there from Time Magazine, will you ever be able to retire? Because if you're born in the 80s, you need $2 million in cash to retire. Born in the 90s, you need $2.5 million to retire. Now, how's that working out for everybody? How's that working out for everybody? And guys, if that's not even the worst of it. That's what's been leading up to now. Guess what's coming over the next decade? Guys, I'm not even talking next decade. I think 3 years, 5 years, 4 years. Things are changing. Look at robots will eliminate 6% of all U.S. jobs by 2021. Guys, that's a massive millions and millions and millions of jobs are going to be gone, guys. Millions and millions and millions of jobs. Think about all those Lyft drivers right now and Uber drivers who are out there driving. Tens of thousands of them, right? Well, guess what? In the next 3 to 5 years, Uber says in 5 years, self-driving cars will be taking over for Lyft and Uber. Guys, that is wow, right? Technology is killing millions and millions of jobs. I just read an article, I think it's called Sita Group or something out in Europe, just announced, I just read 2 days ago, that they're laying off 5,000 other employees to replace those 5,000 people. This is an outsourcing company. They're replacing them with robots. Okay, guys? Robots. Okay, guys? Now, if an outsourcing company can put a robot in there, and that's one company, there's tens of thousands of guys. It's huge. Let me tell you that it's huge. I read this stuff every day. And I mean, the number one fallback job for the United States for men, self-drive or is driving trucks. Well, guess what? That's going to be gone in the next 4 or 5, maybe less than 10 years. There won't be any truck drivers anymore, guys. This is really crazy what's going on. It's called technological unemployment. Matter of fact, I just got an email from Peter Diamandis yesterday, and one of his big things he's talking about is technological unemployment. I was reading it to my girlfriend Renee. I was like, look, babe, this is exactly what I talk about in my webinar. This is what so many people don't understand is happening because the education system and the government is not telling anybody. Guys, right now, it's called technological unemployment. On this list, this short list you see, there's over 69 different jobs on this list that will be unemployable very soon. We're talking all jobs from bartenders, cashiers, waiters, delivery people, fast food workers, complain about $15 jobs. Guys, guess what? Your job's gone. Maids, gone. Business search strategy, medical diagnosis, legal discovery, dog walkers. Guys, it's called technological unemployment, and it's a reality, okay? Now, let's take a deep, big breath. We're going to move into something a little more light and easier and show you the system. Because, guys, that's really heavy to think about. The craft, the position that you're in with your job, it may or may not be around 3 to 5 years. Okay, now I want you to imagine that what you're seeing here makes a lot of sense to you, and I know it does, right? Makes sense. Affiliate marketing, it's a huge industry. Direct sales, huge industry, right? Just growing massively. And now with the leveraging the internet, you can really go out there and find leads on autopilot, drive in qualified leads. You can do sales. Guys, you can do everything, right? Now imagine tonight you rock with this and you join the system, right? Imagine it's 3 years, 3 months, 6 months. I mean, even my friend, if it takes you 3 months to get completely financially free, debt-free, we wake up every single day and live the life you want, I promise it'd be worth it, wouldn't it? We'd have to go to some job. Now imagine you're waking up every day with a smile on your face and plenty of money in your bank, and you did it because you made a decision to change your life. And day by day, you grew. Day by day, week by week, your income grew. And now you're waking up every single day with a smile on your face, abundant, happy, taking care of your family the way you really want to live your life, my friend. Now, I already told you, this is exactly what we do. We show our community step by step, click by click, how to drive traffic to the high converting sales funnel, guys. We have the best tech guys in the industry. We have the top sales guys, or top sales and marketing guys in the industry, tweaking, testing this on your behalf constantly, right? So as you're doing one thing, driving traffic into the funnel, this is it. Here's your part. 5 to 10% of your work is that. Now, look at this. From that point on, every time you drive something into the funnel, we're taking care of it. We're emailing. We're doing the sales presentations all on your behalf, 24/7, every single day. So when we run this next live event, when I sit down in this chair to do the next live event on your behalf, and then instead of joining my team, right, or Angela's or Jang or Julian's or Jason's team, or the other 6,900 people in this community, they join you. You get paid because you follow the training. Now you know how to find the right people to drive into the right offer, going into the high converting sales funnel is done for you. And now maybe you're at the bar watching a football game. Maybe you're at Disneyland with your family, and now you're getting a notification saying, congratulations, your income just increased monthly. Absolutely awesome, my friends. Now, by now, you're probably wondering how much, right? Probably like, okay, dude, I'm in, let's do this thing, right? Now, I told you we had a very special offer, right? I told you that I was going to do my absolute best to blow those socks off of you, and here's what we're going to do. When you join our Global Affiliate Zone Success team right now, here's what you're also going to get, my friend. Not only are you going to get access to the whole high converting sales funnel done for you, we're just going to drive traffic to the sales funnel, but you're also going to get a half-hour coaching and mentoring call with our professional coaches and mentors, guys, to map out a game plan for you. Seriously, you're going to hop on the phone call with our coaches who've done hundreds of millions of dollars in sales for this industry. You're going to tell them, hey, listen, I am here, and this is my financial goals. How do I get there? And boom, you're going to get a game plan mapped out for you. That's very powerful. As well, you're going to get a 3-hour coaching and mentor training, my friend. Guys, this is where you really get the nuts and bolts broken down. We can look at our system and go, oh my gosh, this is how I can make the most money possible leveraging this system they have, right? Because look, guys, I just want to let you know, because you've seen how much time and energy that costs myself and the rest of the leaders to actually do this. Well, here's what we've also done, guys. We've invested over $250,000 building this dynamic response system for you. And all you have to do is drive traffic into it. Absolutely amazing. As well, you're going to get access to the private groups, the private weekly webinars, and the weekly trainings, guys. We got Tech Talk Wednesdays, Hangout Tuesdays. We have all these private trainings every week to keep you guys growing and moving. Also, all the mentorship tools and training you need to build a successful online business. I can tell you it's priceless. To get up and not worry about money, to be able to, you know what, I'll buy a plane ticket. You want to go to Hawaii today? Yeah, it's kind of priceless. To get up, like I got a kids event tomorrow at school, like a concert. I get to go in the middle of the day and go to watch the kids play in a concert, right? It's so cool, guys. It's absolutely priceless. As well, I'm running a $1,000 education course for Facebook ads. You don't have to go buy it because we're going to provide you step-by-step over-the-shoulder training. Matter of fact, pay attention here a couple minutes. I'm actually going to show you the training and the back office, okay? And by the way, by using the Global Affiliate Zone system, guys, not only do you have the opportunity to earn high-ticket commissions on our high-ticket offers in the back end, but just from using the system alone and driving new qualified people to the system, you'll start earning a 30% commission off of each one of those sales, guys. That's what I was talking about earlier about building a passive residual income. So powerful. Now, my friend, this system has been seen by the top guys in the industry. I mean, we're talking guys who do make 7 figures a month, guys who make 6 figures a month, and they sell programs that are $30,000 and $40,000+. Yes, they do exist out there. And that's actually one of my mentors actually was selling a $40,000 system when I met them, right? Okay, think about that, right? Now, we told everybody, like, okay, we're not going to charge $30,000, even though every single one of those people are like, guys, we bought and sold everything out there, everything between $20,000 and $40,000 systems. And your system is by far blows everything out of the water. There's nothing even close to it, guys. Everybody else is just this training. Like, here, go do this, go set this up, go build this. And I'm to ask Angela here in a little bit. We'll tell you how it was before. But guys, we built the whole thing for you. So you come in, follow our training, drive traffic to the funnel, and yes, the whole funnel's done for you. That is really it, my friend. Now, we said we're not charging $30,000. We built this thing because we want to help the average brand new person. We know how bad it sucks to fail over and over again because that's what we did. So we said, let's go for a monthly fee. Let's break it down to something that's manageable. So we said $500 a month. That's a good place to start our accounts and everything said, right? But we said, you know what, guys? We can help a lot more people if we could figure a way to get this cost lower. So we did. And we decided, let's go for $198 a month, right? $198 a month is easy for most people to afford, and that is the most least expensive way I've ever seen to start a business, right? Now, we got together and we're like, guys, you know what? I mean, we know how hard it is for everybody. We know that 95+ of you people, we know all of you on here who are going to look at this opportunity or another opportunity. We know that unless you're using a system like ours, 95+% of you are going to fail, okay? And it's not to brag or boast about our system. It's just, well, our system does rock. But the thing is, guys, the systems out there are not systems. They just tell you, go build the stuff that we've already built. You understand? That's the difference. When you go out there and try to promote something else, they're going to say, hey, yeah, go build this sales funnel, right? So here's what we also did. We said, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's stick as deep as roots are possible to our original goal and help the average brand new person. So we said, let's bring it down. Let's bring it down as low as possible for long as possible. Let's help as many people with this brand new system we launched for you guys. And so here's what we're going to do. Instead of $500 a month, instead of $198 a month, guys, you're going to get access to our 90% done for you marketing system. You're going to get a half-hour coaching call with our professional business coaches. You're going to get access to a $250,000 system, guys, all for simply $99 a month, my friend. Are you kidding me? $99 a month to start your own business, where you get access to the best mentorship, the best coaches, the best training, and access to a system that's 90% done for you, where you literally are click-by-click training, setting up your business, and then you're doing one thing every day, setting up your ad, driving traffic to it, and that is it, my friend. For $99 a month, are you kidding me? Now, it's time to make a decision, right? We've gone over the numbers, right? There's 3.3 billion people online. That's going to be 5 billion. That's going to be 8 billion. It's a no-brainer, right? Okay, we talked about when online business makes total sense right now. Okay, we looked at offline business, online business as well. We discussed about the affiliate marketing, direct sales industry, guys. Affiliate marketing alone is going to be jumping to a $6.8 billion online industry. Why not become that silent affiliate? Why not start learning that skill set, right? Also, we talked about how to automate your online business, guys, how to find leads on autopilot, how to get sales on autopilot. Matter of fact, we went ahead and built a $250,000 system for you. So the entire business is automated. You do one thing, drive traffic. That's it. Drive traffic, okay? And again, we talked about the trends and how to become wealthy. Guys, I got to the state where I'm at, where I've had over 55,000 months by following my mentors, right? What are you promoting? What are you working on? What system are you using? I'll do that, right? That's what you want to do too. Also, we talked about why you don't want to miss this, guys. Everybody around us right now is like, guys, could you be charging $1,000 for that system, because you're charging way too little. So we probably won't be able to do that very long, right? And we talk about proof for people just like you. We're making thousands of dollars online, guys. Matter of fact, we're going to bring a whole bunch of those people out here, people who saw the same webinar, who are getting results. And again, we talked about the skills of direct sales, affiliate marketing, guys, and why it's a no-brainer. Okay, so guys, it is absolutely time to take action. I'm going to pause for a second. Angela, I hear some action out there. What's going on? Are people pumped? Are they paying attention? Let me go ahead and pause this for a second. What is going on out there?
Yo, what's up, Eric? We got a good crowd here tonight. I'm getting a little bit of feedback here from everyone. We have some people who are ready to go right now. Lucas says that is pretty cool. John says great opportunity. Brian is fired up on this opportunity. We have one person in here who's just like, I don't have the $99. So, for the people who are there, who are sitting around kind of, I see the opportunity. I want to take hold of it right now. Guys, just keep in mind, you have the choice to make here tonight, right? You have the power to make a decision that, a year from now, you're not going to be in the same position you are today. So just, make a decision in yourself that you're going to do whatever it takes to come in here and get started, whatever it takes, guys. I was broke living in my grandma's spare bedroom when I got started. Eric was living out of his car. There's ways to make things happen when you just make that decision, because when you start making your decisions based on your goals and not your circumstances are going to begin to change around you to support you with those new decisions and goals that you have for yourself. So just keep that in mind and do whatever it takes to get started here, guys, because there's nothing else like this in the industry. So thank you so much for putting that together for us tonight, Eric. You really broke it down and just provided so much value here for everyone.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. And guys, this is the thing. It's like, this gets us so excited. And Angela's going to tell you a story here in a little bit, guys. And it's the truth. It's how things work out there. Normally, guys, you got to do all of this yourself, all of it. But right now, here's what you can do to automate your online business. Refresh that page. Just click the refresh button, guys. Don't worry, the video is going to start right where you're at. What you're going to see just happen is right below the video, a button is orange buttons popped up that says join our success team. Click on that orange button and we'll walk you step by step your next process. Now, guys, this is amazing because I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to take you in the back office and show you what it looks like, guys. This is why, when people ask me like, well, what do I got to do? What's the work? I'm guys, you really just are going to drive traffic. You're going to learn how to drive traffic. You're going to follow step-by-step, click-by-click training, and you're going to master skill set number one, driving traffic to an offer. We're going to manage that entire offer from you, all the way from the emails being sent, capturing all your data so you have real-time stats. You can tell how much you're investing, how much your ROI is. You can tell real-time your income commissions. Guys, this is an amazing, amazing system. So you can focus on one thing, right? And then later down the road, if you want to learn how to add more skill sets and grow your knowledge base, you can do that, right? But beforehand, we would have you come in and promote a product or service, and you'd have to build the entire system by yourself. I could be coming and say, hey, this product right here, we're selling and making a ton of these, Angela. You got to promote it. Go build a sales funnel, right? And that's what most things are. When you see those ads that pop up and say, hey, add this thing to your website and go promote this product or service, guys, They're giving you something to go promote and sell, but they're not giving you a system to promote and sell with, right? So for $99 to get a system that's run for you, that we invest over $250,000, that I literally invested tens of thousands of dollars to acquire this knowledge education, and you get to leverage that. You get to leverage my failure. You get to leverage me being in a car, sometimes crying myself to sleep, like, what the heck am I doing in my car? Like, this shouldn't be me. All those years where I didn't have any money to pay my rent, where I didn't have money to even live in a place, and you get to leverage that, you know, for $99. Think about that, guys. I'm where I'm at making six figures, and I didn't have that in money. I didn't have any of that stuff, right, guys? So for $99 to get your own business started, you better be pulling that trigger. So let me share my screen really quickly. I just wanted to show you guys step by step what we're doing here so you guys can see exactly what's going on. So when you click the Join Your Success Team Now button, guys, you're going to land on a page like this, okay? Secure checkout. Simply fill in your name and email and all the great information. Remember, we need your proper phone number, because as well as your coaching call, which I'll show you in the back office, you're going to set up and book your coaching call. But guys, we want to give you a welcome call within 24 hours of joining. One of our coaches will call you to say welcome and help you get started, okay? As well, guys, you're getting access to the GAZ Pro membership, okay? And by the way, we do have a 100% money back guarantee, guys. So in the next 30 days, you're not satisfied, right? Then you know, that's fine, guys. We only want people's success here. We're not trying to do anything about that. Okay, guys, so what's going to happen is once you click this place your order button, when you click this button here, boom, next thing going to happen is you're going to land on a page that looks just like this, except for you probably won't have a red mark there. Okay, guys, so here it is. This is the back office of the Global Affiliate Zone. I want to show you a couple key things here. First, a great video from our co-founder, Matthew Jang. Here's going to break down step by step how the system works and how to get started, okay? Then it's simple enough, guys. Look at this. As it says here, congrats, you complete all your steps. You can see step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Mine are all checked because green because I've gone through each step. For you, you're going to start right here with coaching process number 1, okay? As you complete this step, step number 2 will unlock. Step number 3 will unlock. Step 4 will unlock. Step 5 will unlock. Okay? Step by step. Once you get to step number 2, that's when you're going to book your coaching call. Okay? You'll click on a button. You're going to pick your best time and day. You're going to book your coaching call and then get set up and ready to rock. Okay? Totally cool. So this is what's great, guys. Now, once you've gone through your coaching process, I want to show you what it's like. Now, look at this. So if we go into the training center, okay, look at this. If we go into the training center, as you can see, we've got all of your product or your trainings broken down for you. Okay, so here's your business process we just talked about. Then you go into your step-by-step basic training courses, guys. Now look at this is where we're going to show you step by step. Okay, look at this, step by step, guys. Video number 1, video number 2, video number 3. You're just going to work your way all the way on down the list right there. I've completed this basic training. Boom, right? Go to the next one. Very easy, guys. Very simple, okay? The next training you go through, this is high-level DMO training, guys. This is what we got from our mentors, guys. This is step-by-step business training, how to split test, right? How to compound your budget, how to know your numbers, okay, guys? Very, very deep-level education you can see on that there, okay? Then we also have, okay, basic training, how to use the system. Very, very cool. Now, guys, there's a couple more components here I want to show you. Look at this. This in the marketing center, guys, we have, look at this. We have what we call community leaderboard. Okay, you can see real-time stats, the community leaderboard, who's where and where, right? Also, you can tell all your stats coming in. Here's all your links again. Boom, boom, boom. Very, very cool, right? As well, remember, guys, I talked about what it's like to set up your business. Okay, I showed you step by step. You're going to follow the training right there. We just showed you how to set up your fan page. Once your fan page is set up, you're simply going to come over here to your marketing materials. You're going to download one of these videos, guys. We're always putting in new videos every month for you guys. Download a video, turn around with the training, upload it to Facebook. Easy, right? Now it's on that Facebook fan page. Copy this text, little different video ad copies, right? Paste it in the video feed. Copy your link, paste it in here next to register here thing, right? Boom. Now that's showing up in the news feed of everybody who's interested in starting a home-based business, following the Facebook training that we have for you. Pretty simple. Would you not agree? Right? And guys, again, here, look at this stuff. Real-time tracking, guys. You can see real-time, okay, how much money you're making, what your pages are converting at, how many people are clicking on your page. Guys, real-time statistics. That is amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing, right? Absolutely cool, okay? Again, look at your sales, your commissions coming in. You can even see your coaches when your calls are being done. This is so cool, guys. As well, guys, we have the news and update section, and we have an in-house community being built. But right now, our community is on Facebook, and let's see how many people. We're at 6,900 last week, and look at this. We are 2 members shy right now of hitting 7,000. You know what? I could see already in my back office, 2 new people came in since I've been talking to you. So guess what? We're at 7,000 new members, guys. And here's our community. Look, stacked with success stories after training and helping people, guys. This is an amazing, amazing community of people. We're so proud of the Global Affiliate Zone community, guys. So that's what that looks like, guys. I'm going to do one last thing. Make sure you guys are all set. And boom. Now, guys, remember, this is a limited time offer. Believe me, everybody in the industry, we have top dogs who makes $100,000 a month. Like, could you make this $1,000 a month, please? Because I could sell this like crazy. Right? No. You may be able to do that, but we're trying to help the average brand new person. So we're sticking at $99 for a limited amount of time right now. Now, real quickly, guys, before I pull out some success stories, a quick quote by Napoleon Hill. Believe me, guys, if you never read the book Think and Grow Rich, go get it right away and start changing your mindset. Because if you're one of those people right now in the chat below who's saying, I don't have $99 and I wish I could start my online business. And well, guess what, guys? Your current level of thinking is getting you the result that you're at. And no, there's no fault of yours. Maybe you didn't realize that you're direct and creative your reality and you can do anything you want in your life. Maybe you believed all the bullshit that everybody told you about your limited beliefs, right? Maybe you're buying into that still. But guess what? When you make a decision and to change your life, then everything around you will change, right? So I'll leave this quote from Napoleon Hill. Successful people make decisions quickly, and they change them very slowly. Right? And unsuccessful people make decisions very slowly and they change them often and quickly, my friend. Procrastination is the #1 killer of success. So really the only question is now, my friend, are you next? Right? Are you clicking on that button or joining this community? Are you now going to be one of our success stories? Are you now going to be one of the 100, 200 people showing up at our next live event, coming and live and stay with us in one of our amazing mansions? As you can see here, and this is a Saturday. As you can see, the video stopped there, guys, but in that video, you can see that the people coming to our live events, guys, and we take them out to the Daylight Beach Club. Guys, I really want to impress, not only is the 90%, 95%, I mean, you're running traffic. It's huge, right? But not only that, guys, when people join a community, some people make money fast. Some people take a little bit longer to make money. And like I said, some people make no money at all. I don't know why. It's because they do nothing, right? But when people come into a community, guys, and whatever level those people are, they make money really longer, but they make no money because they do nothing. Everybody loves the community, guys. Everybody loves this community. Why? Because it's a mindset shift, right? We're huge into personal development. As you can become part of this community, you'll realize, and as you see some of these people coming out today who saw this live webinar, now they join this community for months and a year now, they're like, guys, their mind shift is shifted, right? They're waking up grateful. They're practicing new habits and new routines. They're changing their life. They're changing their perspective. And that's what's bringing them so much value. Because again, when they don't see that around them in their real world yet, they have this gigantic community that loves them, that supports them, that uplifts them, that motivates them, encourages them to keep going forward to acquire the dreams, whatever those dreams are. If it's to make more money and travel around the world, great. If it's to make more money and spend more time with your family, great. If it's go out there, be a mentor and a leader, teach other people, and inspire people like I like to do, guys. I love to get up and shoot a Facebook Live and inspire people to go out and live their life. I love hopping on here and share this information with you guys to change lives, right? Whatever you want, guys, is the community for you to become that. So I'm going to pull out Angela here, and I want Angela to share her story with you guys as well as some of the other people we can pull out. Join this, guys. When she found me, we did not have a system like this. And guess what? There is no other system out there like this. I promise there's not one out there, guys. There's not one system that does everything for you. And she'll break it down more for you guys. But like I said earlier, we would have a product or a service. That's a camera molder holder. Doesn't matter what the product or service is, but we will find a valuable product that we could promote to the market space that would make us a good commission that was leveraged, right? Leverage sales that could build a passive residual income. And we bring people in like Angela and say, hey, Angela, awesome. Guess what? Go get an autoresponder. Go build lead pages. Go blah, blah, blah. And guess what? Most people always fail because it's so many parts. And so, Angela, I want you to share your story with them and then and tell them actually what it's really like before we develop this system, what your experience has been. And let's bring out like Anton and some other people and to share their success from the system. And then I'll pop out one more time at the end, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric. Okay, cool, guys. So yeah, it was just like Eric was saying, right? We had this awesome offer that we could promote here, right? You learned about affiliate offers and stuff on the webinar. So getting connected with Eric online, we were automatically connected to what was working in the industry, what was actually selling, what was providing people value and making people money. And so that was just absolutely awesome. And so I came in and, I just got started right away. I mean, really the biggest thing for me was the fact that I could connect with people who had the results I was looking to achieve, people that I could go to with questions and get feedback from. It was kind of after the fact where I started thinking, how am I actually going to get this offer out there? How am I going to sell this? How am I going to market this, right? I had zero experience with business or marketing or, anything like that before. So, coming from a place where I had just been cleaning houses and serving tables to earn a living, it was a struggle to get started and start marketing this, having the ad budget, going out and having to purchase lead pages and Aweber and, have those monthly subscriptions that those two tools actually add up to more than $99 per month. So you're getting an absolute deal here. Just that alone, not including, the support that you have, the whole community, the ongoing weekly trainings that we have for you, and the training in the back office itself that walks you through step by step, like setting up your marketing campaigns, your ads on Facebook. We walk you through all of that. We give you the marketing materials. That was stuff that we all had to come up with in the beginning before this system was ever put together. So we've been a really tight-knit community, of like minds here for a couple years now. And it was only, this past year that we launched this system. And now that we have this system in place, people are getting results so quickly. I mean, people are able to quit their jobs in 90 days, like Kayla Delargy, who you'll meet on the inside. Anton's absolutely crushing it. He's here tonight too. I'll bring him out next. So getting started with that a couple years ago, meeting Eric online, me and my boyfriend Tyler, we were living in my grandma's spare bedroom. We were desperate to find something and someone to help us, right? And so we got started and we plugged in, and it took us over a year to really start getting results because the learning curve was so high, right? We had to learn how to do our own ad videos, our own sales videos, our own coaching calls, all the selling and telling and putting together those tools, learning how to use them and put all that stuff together really took, a good year for us to really learn and get good at. Now I've been able to completely quit my job. Tyler, my boyfriend, as well, and we work full time online. Over the last year, we've been able to bring in a consistent 5-figure monthly income, which is just insane for someone who made about $5,000 a year before that. It's awesome what's really possible here, and we've seen so many lives change inside of this community, and being able to work, with everyone in here who just has similar goals and really is so motivated to achieve them. It's just absolutely awesome to be surrounded by the people who have the results you're looking to achieve and who are on their way to get those results, because it really, all of that energy together just works together to help you reach your goals. And that's what we're really here for when it comes down to it. So we're so grateful that you guys could make it. Realize that what you have in front of you here is like and continue to learn and grow and become a better version of yourself every single day in your business. That's another thing that I've gained from this community is, just the personal development side of things. All the mentors and the leaders inside this community really helped me to understand that that was crucial. Your income can only grow to the extent that you do. So, I started reading the books that they were reading, and it changed my entire mindset. It became more of a grateful person, and that made coming up with the money that I needed to invest in my business a whole lot easier. So if you're in a position right now where, you're struggling and you're like, I have all of these liabilities, all of these bills that I need to pay. I have nothing that's really making me money except for me trading my time, which isn't a worthy trade. I get that. And that's exactly where I'm coming from. So know that because I can do this, so can you. I have zero college education. That was what I thought I needed for quite a while, until I realized that it's really not necessary. All you need is to have an open mind and the desire and the willingness to change and grow every single day. And this community, Global Affiliate Zone, everyone involved with this is here to support you in that and make sure that you have every single thing that you need on your path to your goals here. So you're in the right place at the right time, my friend. There is no other time than now. So make sure that you're taking action on this now, or at least you're making the decision now that, like I said, a year from now, you're not going to be in the same position that you are today, right? So thank you so much for being here, guys. I want to bring out my friend Anton here, who's in our community as well and is leveraging this system to get amazing results. I think he's number 2 on our community leaderboard right now. So he's just bringing in sales left and right. So this guy has a ton of value to share with you here. So Anton, whenever you're ready, just turn on your camera here and share with us, where you were getting started and kind of what your journey has been like with GAZ, what you've learned and how much you've been able to grow from this.
For sure. Thank you so much, Angela. I'm gonna make this really quick because my internet connection isn't doing so well tonight. But I've been nonstop traveling for about, I want to say 5 or 6 weeks now. I was in Orlando, then I went out to Phoenix, Arizona. And it's all because of this system to where I can continue to work, because then from there I went to New Orleans for a few days, back home just for a few days, and then I flew out to Mexico and Cancun with Jang, as a few of you guys have seen his videos out on the internet. And then from there I went back to Arizona for another event, and now I'm out here in San Diego just hanging out. And I have a mastermind and all these things, and it's because I've been able to leverage this system and travel around and make money on the internet to where I can just have this freedom lifestyle. And I was that guy that saw all these people on the internet that had these freedom lifestyles, and they're advertising it and say you can make money online, you can do all these different things. And I dived into it, and for almost a whole year I had tried to sell products, like digital products, on the internet, and I couldn't figure it out. There was multiple things that I had to do, and it was a lot of the parts that you see here inside of GAZ, where you have to build sales pages and write emails and all these different things that some of you guys might not even know what that is. And that's fine, because this system does all that for you. There's only one little thing that you got to learn, and we have the videos to show you and train and make it easy for you to dive in and really take advantage of what we've created. And also too, you have the whole community of everyone else that's on the same journey and same path, going in the same direction to reach those goals. So it's been a blast working with GAZ, and I'm really looking forward to the future. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Angela.
It has been a lot of fun, man. Thank you so much, Anton. And I'm so happy and grateful for everything you've been able to do here with us, man. It's absolutely awesome. So congratulations. And congratulations to everyone who's joining us tonight, who is making a life-changing decision here, and we're really excited to get started working with you on the inside. So we're going to wrap this up here pretty quickly. I'm going to pass it back over here to Eric, and he'll have some final words for you guys. It's been absolutely awesome to be able to get to share tonight with you and share this life-changing information and witness you all really coming from a place where you're struggling to a place of empowerment. I see a lot of the comments here in the chat that, it just shows me that you guys are going through change already, and you're growing a lot just from this webinar that we've put together tonight. So I'm really excited to see, the changes and that you undergo within yourself and in your life as a result of that, once you guys get started here and continue through the training. So thank you again for being here. Eric, if you're there, let me know if you've got any final words for us, boss. If not, we'll go ahead and just start welcoming everyone in. Cool, guys. So maybe Eric went to get a glass of water. He provided a ton of value here for us tonight. So thank you, Eric. Thank you, Anton. Thank you, Jeremy and Natrone, Hanho, Brian, Luca, Charlie, Tasha, James. Awesome, awesome, everyone. We will see you on the inside here. And like I said, if you need any help, make sure that you are, going through and requesting access to our community. We'll get you added in there. It's a great place to go for questions. We also have a support team that you'll be able to submit your questions to at any time. So make sure you just go through, start that coaching process, get really clear on your goals, and we'll be on the phone with you shortly, making sure that we are setting you up with the proper game plan. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the inside. Cheers.
Where did everybody go? I just ran down the hall. And Anton, you still there? Oh, still going.
Yeah, we just finished it up, but I think we're good.
All right. Well, all right, then we are good. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming out tonight, Anton. Appreciate it. But I was just down the hall just getting some water, and I was expecting a lot more people. So thanks for coming out. I really appreciate you, brother. You're such a hustler. I see you on that leaderboard, dude. I'm like, what? I'm hustling for you, man. So keep up the great work. All right, brother?
Definitely, man. Thank you. You too, brother. Have a good night.
Appreciate you. You too, man. And thanks everybody who came out tonight. Sorry we had a little lull here. I don't know if you're still listening, but if you are, click the button, get in the community, and we'll see you guys inside. Take care. Have a great night. Later.